Lots of pulling power. Alright everybody, we're back again, and this is going to be the last time, I promise. So, today, we're going to put on the wireless remote winch on the 2021 Bronco TRX4. So we've done a light kit. We have done the Rock light kit. We have done the new Savox steer and servo. And now we're going to throw on the winch. So let's get right into it. Alrighty. Clear up the table a little bit here. So with this one here, we've got 4 screws on either side. You can see right there. There's 2 screws holding the front bumper on right there. So there's 2 on each side. So we're going to pull them out. And we're going to take the bumper right off. It's going to make life a hell of a lot easier. So there we go. 4 screws, pulls right out. And there's your front bumper. Alright, so let's set this stuff aside here for a few minutes. Get that out of our way. Alright. So let's mount this truck up. So, comes in the box, you get the winch itself, your little cordless remote, and a little front brace. This one here is plastic. I actually think the one that comes on, yeah, no, that's plastic as well. So I guess it's whatever look you like the best. So I'm going to see how it all fits, and we might just keep the one that's on it. We'll see how it looks in the end. So by the looks of things, the stock plastic winch is 1 screw right here. Take that out, and that should pop out just like that. Pops right off. And then your winch out here. Got our wires, we've got a remote wire, and we got our antenna. And by the looks of things, this just pops right back on the exact same way. So look at that. Slides right on, right up to the front. And we'll put our 1 screw right back in. And that's how simple it is to bolt the winch on the front end of the stock Bronco TRX4. 1 screw. And it actually holds it pretty tight. That's kind of impressive. Alright, so let's get this back on the truck and see where we could run our wires. Now I did notice it does come with a little pigtail here. It's 2 in 1. And this hooks to your ESC. So what it's going to do is I'm going to run the wire down, come down through and follow my motor wires right here. And as you can see, we have a little red plug right here that plugs into our lighting system. So what we're going to do is we're going to wire it off into 2. So that way we can plug into our ESC, get power to our winch, and then plug it back into our lighting system and have power for our lighting system. So that's how that's hooked up, and then that's how simple it is. And then literally, you just press the button on the on the remote. So there's your remote right there. And it's all ready to go. So once you plug that in, you're done. Put your bumper back on. This is probably the most simple install I've ever seen on a winch. So this literally is taking, what, 5 minutes? And if I just shut up and do it, it would take even less than that. So, so yeah, this is a pretty straightforward, pretty simple setup. There's not much to it, and it looks pretty awesome on the front there too. So I can just imagine once we get it all together, get the body on it, get all the lights going, it's going to look awesome. So anyway, all right, so I'm going to get all this back together. I'm going to run our lines. I'll show you where I run them. We'll get everything all hooked up, and then I'll get you guys right back. Okay, so we now have the front winch installed, mounted, ready to go. And as you see, got the wires that run all the way up the frame, put one, and I use the stock. There's actual stock little clips here that you run your wires through, and it goes down into the ESC. And then as you see right there, I've got my splitter in, so I still have power to my lighting system, and I'm still getting power from my ESC to my winch and my lighting system. So that's a great little setup there. That worked pretty awesome. So it looks like a lot. There's a lot of wires in here. There's a lot going on with these. I still am really not happy with the rock lights, but there's only so much you can do. So I've got them there. I mean, everything's out of the way. It's not going to get hurt, right? Nothing's going to get hurt. Everything's out of the way. The servos, nothing's going to get in the drive shaft. I mean, everything's out of the way. It's not, but I just don't like how it's all like spider web through the whole truck. I don't like that. And there's really absolutely nothing I can do about it. So we're going to go with it for now, and we'll see what Chad wants to do. If he wants to keep them, if he likes it, great. It's not something I really like, but if Chad likes it, then it's Chad's truck. So as long as he's happy, that's all that matters to me. But everything's working now. So I've got a couple little plates here I'm going to put back on, and then I'm going to get the body put back on. And then we'll show you everything lit up and working. We've got everything back together. All the wires are all tied up. And as you see, our distribution block on our body plugs right in top side of our block on the frame. And I mean, that's how much room you have. I mean, you've got a foot at least. I mean, you can take that off and work on your rig. No problem. Set it aside. Lots of room. So that's an awesome little setup there. We got the new steering servo put in. We got the full light kit put in. We got the rock light kit put in. And we got our winch put in. So for right now, I think that's pretty decent. And then our body just snaps in. So we got everything back together. I just want to give you a quick look at our little winch here. Everything's all remote. That's pretty awesome. And it seems to work really well. Lots of pulling power.